infinite love and infinite consciousness. That's my interpretation of the Most High. And this is my story. Story of Damien Dollar, Lopez, Pezzo, Mr. Pleasure. Anyways, a young boy about 10 years old, saving the world was my goal. Then mom and dad broke up. That's when I woke up, wondering when dad would come home, but never got my hopes up. With no such luck, it's time to grow up. I know, but it just hurts like a deep cut. I grabbed my balls, laced up my Reeboks, looking for some street fame, showboating in the basketball game. Realized me and my friends stuck in the same predicament. A broken home, one parent, struggling to survive. My eyes open wide. In the backyard, me and my homeboys blazing up a spliff for the first time. I lost my teenage mind. I went home with my eyes red. Mama whooped my behind. I'm skipping school. My grades start to decline. It was only a matter of time before they kicked me out. Damn, the real world tripped me out. No job, no CXC, no GED. Lost in TV, BET, Cash Money's first CD. Wishing I could switch places with Juvie. Hey, I thought life was a gangster movie. Should I become a casualty of this broken down society? Every man gets a gift, and I've got the poetry. I'm walking down this road not knowing where it will take me. Obstacles have been placed, some in the wrong and a few in the right place. But I only walk in God's grace, knowing one day I'll see His face. My Lord and Savior, I hope you've placed the odds in my favor, and I beg forgiveness for my sinful behavior. The battle continues between good and evil, and I always seem to be caught in the middle. Couldn't stand on my own 2 feet. It was like the world had me beat. Everybody took me for granted, as they had me at a disadvantage. I felt trapped, but I know one day I'ma break this bondage. We all fighting the same war, living worlds apart. Soldiers at hand, but angels at heart. Prejudice towards policies of injustice and inequality. I'm sorry for society when poor is the majority, and we're all separated by upper class and minority. Lady Liberty showed me no clarity. Such an hypocrisy. There's no such thing as a democracy. Babylon will fall. That's the prophecy of fulfillment. The system had no good intent. The leader's mind bent on power. We draw closer to destruction every hour. The clock is ticking. 4 minutes to 1 degree. My people need to be free, emancipated, liberated, but not incarcerated. The world is 360 degrees by 24 intervals, separated. The perfect circle, the divine order that God created. He's the Father, which makes us all related. See, me, my eyes been open. I've been to a place where thought becomes a word. An adjective can relate to a verb. So it's innate for us to communicate for what we think is the world we create. So I say, paint a picture of the world looking good, then maybe it would. And I say this while living on the edge of life, trying not to fall off, smoking cigarettes as I cough, 'cause it never pays off to get high on your day off. Even though we smoke and drink and swim in iniquity, the Lord watches over us faithfully. If He is even one of us worthy of His blessings bestowed upon us, living in greed and lust, when in the end it's all ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We love to sin, so in God we trust, then beg forgiveness for the guns we bust. But I'm so curious why we have to lose to be loved. Why should I be judged if it was all written and I was given the part of a thug? I should have been born with a slug, selling my soul like a drug to these fiends, willing to die for these American dreams. Spanish Town is the place. Spanish Town is the place where I'm from. A Spanish Town me know, a them me born and grow. The streets full of patrol, so you have to drive slow. As you quint them a black road, be careful how you drive round a back road. Not even basketball, them no shoot off a backboard. Certain hours taxi nah stop. The youth them have the one pop. Door hinge, bed spring with a pipe cock. Somebody just get knocked. Another nail in the coffin, now nobody knows what happened. So much people die in vain. It's a survival game. Them youth you can't tame. Only the system for blame. John was star. Yeah, but that's just some of the things, some of the experiences that made me. But I can always count on the blessings that God gave me. He gave me the mind, the soul, the body. He gave me music as a hobby. He gave me the voice, the words, the flow. He gave me the courage to get on stage and put on a show. He gave me seeds to sow. Now I'm music from head to toe. He gave me enough time to grow. Introduced me to people I shouldn't know. He gave me the pen, the ink, the paper. He's the chef that mixed the spice to create the flavor. He made me born in Jamaica. He gave me lyrics for now and then some for later. If I'm the bread, then he's definitely the baker. Yes, he is the creator. Yeah, I don't have enough time to do what I want to do, but I hope some kind of message gets through. Anyways, they got me on a rhyme limit. I wouldn't stop if they didn't give me a time limit. Game seems different now that I'm in it. Signature sound, sign, seal, cut, print. Write the words, waste the ink. Learn to think. I'll spit 1,000 words by the second you blink. I'm on the brink of whooping your ass. You should have definitely went to class. You're here to lose, I'm meant to last. My vocab is vast, unlimited, exponential. Check my credential. Mom always said I was special, gifted from the start. She said do what's in your heart. So I make music like Mozart. Rip society apart, rebuild. Paint a picture of the world looking good. At least to you, I'm doing what I was born to do. Just one of the chosen few. Always remember to do good, and good will come back to you. Infinite love, infinite consciousness. Bless.